B, and C. We hope you have a great day.
So guys, we are here at Busch Gardens for Membership Appreciation Weekend. It's gonna be a fun day here as they're transitioning from Halloween to Christmas Town. At a town hall, we're going to talk about plans for next year, including the Loch Ness Monster. It's gonna be kind of a quick day here today. We're gonna have some fun, ride Loch Ness Monster for the last time. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. Let's get it. Very exciting is Gloria is returning this year after being gone since 2019. Super excited for this show.
What makes a wolf is equal to fun.
Conspiracy theory about birth.
You wanna know a little fun fact about the speakers here? For Halloween, I don't know about Christmas time, but I know for Halloween, because of all the haunted houses, instead of having a bunch of speakers like in a vault somewhere that they bring out specifically for Halloween, they actually overnight go to water country, take some of the JBL speakers and bring them over here for Halloween. Little fun fact if you didn't know that.
Show in the San Marco Theater features a trio of musicians sharing holiday traditions and ballads in an all-new, kind of an inspiring show. I've heard the rehearsals. These performers are fantastic, so really looking forward to, for the first time since 2019, Gloria returns. And so everyone knows the iconic, Pompeii building, as that's transformed, one of the most, photographed spots during the event. And it will still look like that, but periodically through the night, it'll also have an interactive show set to some great music. You can kind of bring the park to life in a whole new way with some art installations and some other details. So more to come there. But I want to talk about special event anniversary. So hard to believe, 25 years of Hollow Scream. Just an amazing event. So this is where it all started. We get our Tampa friends. Kid with them. We probably don't get enough credit for being the ones who actually started Hollow Scream, but they've done their own and done a tremendous event, obviously. And then 15 years on Christmas Town, which I do remember a time and was around, before Busch Gardens did Christmas, which is kind of hard to believe now. But legend lives on. So the world's first interlocking loop coaster, reimagined in 2024 after 45 years of operation, as we talked about. So an all-new theming and innovative effects throughout the ride experience. So you're going to see things on the ride, in the cave, in the queue line, that just really kind of reimagine and bring the Loch Ness Monster, really back to life. I would argue maybe more so than it ever had been. A lot of you probably remember throughout the years, the cave, had some different effects, and they kind of came and gone, and as the ride has aged, and so excited to kind of really kind of get back into that and bring it back to life how it should be. Literally starting Monday, good chance that a couple of those pieces of those loops, will probably be coming down. Why now? Why save this one and not another one? And it's just such an iconic piece of this park. There's so many folks who have said, of course, they still talk about, Big Bad Wolf was their first ride, but they do talk about Loch Ness Monster being their first kind of big coaster, or if nothing else, their first upside down coaster. I heard that a lot yesterday as well. So to be able to share this with kind of a whole new generation of theme park goers, a piece of, really kind of part of the fabric of what we are, just like the train and the sky ride and Loch Ness, right? It would be Busch Gardens Williamsburg without those. And then we get into more details as we go, but the first exclusive first look at some new visuals.
Whoa!
That's good.
It's grown up.
You see the cave element there. Such such an important, part of that ride. That cave, needs some work. It's been out there a long time, so we'll be doing some work to the structure itself of the cave. But this group and others to see, what is on in the works, and a lot of ideas out there. Loch Tower being replaced. Again, it's ever a long time. There is not an immediate plan, but anytime we look at the configuration of the park, what does the park need? What is the next for attractions? What locations can we use? Certainly Loch Tower will be one that.
And then that last one.
You did. Sure it stays unique.
I've been the only one.
I think when we talk with our folks in Orlando, we talk about new attractions, we talk about areas of the park, and certainly what we do locally. I can tell you locally, our eye is on, what's best, for Williamsburg. There's not a lot of influence from other parks. There could be some things that works really well, or this new restaurant style, maybe we should check that out. But then do it, in a way that makes sense for us. But when we talk attraction planning, Loch Ness Monster is a great one. We think out to 2025 and other years of things that will be coming. I can tell you that it's highly focused on the uniqueness of this park and focused on the next month. And myself.
So just got out of the town hall, guys, and really good, a lot of good. That was my main takeaway from it, was there was a lot of good spoken about. A lot of what could become the future of the park over the next few years. But the fact that some of the things that they even mentioned was actually really good. And like I said, right here by Nessie, you got to get the membership last ride. So that's gonna be the last time we get to ride on the original Loch Ness Monster. But the art for the new Loch Ness Monster looks absolutely sick. What they're talking about, it looks really cool, and the things they hinted at, I think I could make a whole video. I probably will make a whole video really going over everything that they spoke about. A lot of good ideas, a lot of what I said before about bringing back stuff from before and adding additional theming. They spoke about adding additional theming to rides, like I said about Pantheon, fixing up stuff like for Bolton. They mentioned that. They mentioned about maybe giving exclusive nights for Howl of Scream where it's like 21 and up, to where they can go a little bit more intense with Howl of Scream, which is, like I said, something else really cool. The Haunted Train, which is something that used to be really big at Howl of Scream, and they hinted at a 4-day simulator ride, a RMC coaster, and a dark ride, which is stuff that I've spoken about would be really good for the park. So the possibility that it might be coming, it's really sick. This park's doing a lot of good, cleaning up a lot of stuff. The Squire Squirrel renovation looks really good. So the future of the park looks bright. They said no country soon and no replacement for Loch Tower soon, which is expected, but you never know what might happen. But they did say at some point there probably will be a new country at some point, and at some point there probably will be a Loch Tower replacement. Just there's no timetable, so probably not within the next 2 to 3 years, I would say. But after that, you never know. But time to get a last round Loch Ness Monster. The original one for the last time. They also did say the queue line would be getting some upgrades. Might be getting some upgrades to the queue line, which would be really cool because there's already some cool stuff. So for there to be additions would be awesome.
Thank you. Enjoy your ride on the legendary Loch Ness Monster.
Remember the last one. Here we go. got off Loch Ness Monster for the very last time. A little emotional, but not as emotional as I thought I'd be because it was one of my first big coasters, obviously, so I hold that part as a roller coaster enthusiast, as I like to call myself. I guess just coming out to town hall with the excitement of what we know is coming, it's just absolutely insane. And yeah, I'm just filled with gratitude that I was able to enjoy this legend of a coaster, and can't wait to see the legend reborn next year with Loch Ness Monster. The legend lives on. It's going to be insane. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait. One point the president made in his presentation today that I thought was really cool was there was concern that Busch Gardens is falling too much into the fold of SeaWorld, and that what SeaWorld does, we do, and we all kind of one. And he said, sometimes, there aren't things they look at, but 99% of the time, it's actually a more in-house decision. Which, obviously, there's some things where SeaWorld takes over, and SeaWorld is going to, they think that's just how business runs when there's a head company. But to really hear the president say that when it really comes to the big things about Busch Gardens, it's specific to Busch Gardens. It's not SeaWorld trying to establish something. And a lot of times what Busch Gardens starts, SeaWorld picks up, like Howl Scream. He made a point today that this part doesn't get enough credit. We were the first ones to do Howl Scream, and all the other parts have taken the mantle of hosting a Howl Scream event. So, we just want to make sure we know where it came from. But yeah, the fact that their focus is very much just Busch Gardens, even though SeaWorld is heading over, it's really good and really refreshing to hear. As me as like a diehard fan for the OG. Good quick day here at Busch Gardens. Rode a few rides, but the main thing we came here for was the town hall and our last ride on Loch Ness Monster, which was awesome. I had a great time here. Excited to be back in a few weeks for Christmas Town, and a lot of cool things on the way from the town hall. And I can't wait to see where it goes from here. So yeah, we'll be back to vlog for Christmas Town, and more Busch Gardens videos coming soon. First today, met some people that recognized me in public. That was pretty cool. But I had to make sure that was documented. But thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Will Morris. Make sure you go stream my new song Chance, and make sure to subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.